The Denver Police Foundation was generous enough to help provide us the funding to acquire the Virtra 300 simulator. It's an immersive 300-degree simulator that allows us to train both our recruit officers and our experienced officers in an environment that replicates what they're going to experience on the street. We brought the system in July of last year, and after some training we were able to put it in use approximately in August. To date, we've trained several hundred officers on multiple scenarios in the simulator.
I think that this is one of the most valuable training tools that we as recruits get the opportunity to use. It's incredibly realistic. Every scenario can change depending on how you respond to it. So you have to decide, can I de-escalate the situation? You've got to decide when to pull your weapon, in certain situations to fire your weapon. And then also going through the debrief after the process is incredibly helpful with our instructors.
It's a video simulator, and it has 5 screens that surround the officer 300 degrees. And we can do many types of different scenarios, from scenarios that require the use of deadly force to situations that are best resolved through communication and de-escalation. They'll have access to the tools that they would on the street, including their firearm, OC spray, taser, and of course their communication skills in an attempt to resolve these situations.
It's a great training. It's those of us being new to this, it's kind of the first dose of real life, even though it is simulated. The stress is higher. The fact that the guns are actually, the cartridge has a little air in it, so we get a little recoil if we have to pull the trigger. So it adds a layer of adrenaline that we wouldn't get otherwise.
The Denver Police Department is a very progressive agency, ensuring that our officers are trained as adults learn. We're moving away from the traditional training models of lecture and classroom into reality-based training, where we immerse our recruits and our experienced officers in situations, reality-based training situations that as closely as possible mimic what they'll face on the street.
It's definitely one of the best tools that we have here, and the closest that we can get in a sterile training environment to real police work.
Without the support of the foundation, I don't believe we would have been able to purchase this.
So it's incredibly beneficial and challenging.
This has been highly effective. As I said, the officers rave about this after using it and hope that they can get more time in it as the years progress.